we have all these experiences in life, and the only reason we're judging them positively or negatively is because we've inculcated or injected the values of some mother, father, preacher, teacher, convention, tradition, or a moral hypocrisy of one-sidedness, and it's a survival thinking instead of
Mm-hmm.
the objective, neutral truth about life. And there's, as John Milton said, you can make a heaven out of a hell or a hell out of heaven. So every event is neutral until we go in there and spin it with our own subjective bias and our own false positive, false negative, conscious and unconscious splits. Once we see
Mm-hmm.
both sides and have mindfulness, we see that no matter what happens, it's on the way. I worked with a gentleman who was the CEO of American Capital Corporation, and we were getting ready to go to lunch one day. And a guy comes into his office right as we're about to leave, and he says, well, we've dropped $400 million in one of our funds today. There's been an exit of fund, people
Mm-hmm.
taking money out. And I was sitting there with a knot in my stomach because I was just trying to imagine what that would feel like to have a fund drop $450 million. It seemed like a lot to me. The CEO looked at that, and he didn't even bat an eyelash. He didn't say a thing. He just said, do this, 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 this. All right, ready, John, let's go to dinner, go to lunch. And I'm thinking, how did you know to make the right decision? I asked him. He says, I don't make right decisions. I don't think in terms of right and wrong.